Entering into high school, though, I think I really began to struggle with my identity. I wanted to be liked, and so I wanted to do whatever it was necessary to be liked, to be accepted, to be popular. And so really high school entered into kind of like the rebellion stage of my life, but I was really good at it. I would be at church, kind of leader in the youth group on Sundays and Wednesdays, and then the weekends I would be out with my friends who weren't walking with the Lord, doing crazy, ridiculous things, not honoring to God at all. But I didn't struggle with that in my soul for some reason. I would say as I was exiting high school, entering into college, my mom came to me and she gave me a piece of advice that really I think helped God used to change my life. And that was, she said, honey, when you go to college, you need to choose your friends wisely because they'll determine the course of your life. And I think she knew more than I thought that she did about my actions in high school and the life that I was living. And so when I got to college at Eastern Kentucky University, I began hanging out with the same types of people that I was in high school, talking about going to the clubs and this and that party. And for some reason, it just felt empty, and it was not appealing. I was like, I'm not certain that this is what I want my life to be about anymore. And so I was walking to buy my books early on before classes even started my freshman year. There's a little table set up, and they were handing out free popsicles, and it was two women, and it had a sign that said Campus Crusade for Christ. And so I was like, ooh, free popsicle, excellent. So of course I had to have one of those, and they asked me to fill out a little piece of paper that asked if I'd be interested in being in a small group Bible study. And when you grow up in a church home, and it's just kind of your culture, you don't say no to being in a Bible study. That just seems kind of something wrong about that. So I said, yes, I'd love to be in a Bible study. There were people around me in my Bible study involved in this ministry that they were different than me, that there was a hope, there was a joy, there was sincerity, a genuineness in their walk with the Lord, and they were proud. They were proud of it. They were not ashamed that it was not some condiment in their life, that God was just like a little sprinkle of flavor here and there, but like He was their life. And it was so attractive to me that I wanted that. And so I just surrendered. I just surrendered my heart and said, I want to be who you want me to be. I want to walk with you. And I don't care what that means for me, for my friends, for popularity, for my identity. I want to be in you.